Alright, I went ahead and modified the build a bit to add in a Paradoxica. Added in their shield as well, which will give me +3 to maximum fire resistances, but also 94 life whenever I block, and some strength, giving me a total strength of 1900. And this is total strength without using the other lame passive, Flames Advance. So I still have almost 2000 strength without using Flames Advance. And now I get maximum modifiers to fire res apply to cold and lightning, which isn't really that much. I am sitting at 79% all res, which isn't that big of a deal. However, I also have, I have like spell suppression at 52%. So that's going to hit a lot of that elemental damage is going to go through spell suppression. And then I also have a lot of attack block. Defense. Where's my block? Is block somehow in offense? Energy shield. Lightning, chaos. There it is. 66% chance to block. So I'm blocking a lot of stuff. I am absorbing a lot of spells. So he is pretty tanky, but his damage is not that great. And the Paradox's damage is double, so if you looked at it, unless it's counted in that DPS. Now let's just, I got a map. Let's run a map. Now I'm not excited about this build, so I'm just going to run one map. Going over here for some of this action, some of that action. Probably not the best idea. This spell suppression's probably not even needed. I can wipe that all that out and add it somewhere else. Getting just a little bit of crit multi, simply so I can, see some bigger hits with the volatility support. It's definitely pretty fast for T16, except for when you get to a boss or a big yellow, because the damage is just so low. You could definitely see the volatility support in action, and the fact that you get 1 to 80 chaos damage. Like, the variance is just huge. 148 to 48,000. Uh-oh. Vol Reeve. Why did that level up? So I would say the strike node for the chieftain is also kind of a dud. Sure, level 30 ancestral call is kind of nice. Covers a lot of screen with smite. You can use it with other things. But compared to something like 40% more damage, this just isn't it. Or even compared to, negative 20 fire res. Definitely having fun with the build. I mean, it doesn't do a lot of damage, so I'm here a lot longer than I would like to be. But the playstyle's fun. You smash your smite around, hit a couple Vol smites, dash around, you get Withering Step going. But the chieftain is not the destiny for this build. The chieftain is not where this build should be played. I like the chieftain for Righteous Fire. I like the chieftain for some Ignite shenanigans. I like the chieftain just if you don't want to die and you want to be super tanky. But the chieftain for strength stacking? Nah, that ain't him. Strength stacking does not belong to the chieftain. Only belongs to the Scion, the Jug, maybe some type of duelist, either Slayer or Champion, but not the Chieftain. So, next iteration of this you're going to be seeing on a Jug, and it is going to be much better. Though, with this shrine, it's showing me a side of it that I could have when I get to my Jug status. Oh man, that volatility support Especially when you get punishment plus the volatility support. It does look kind of cool to see the hits go from nothing to something. See, look at this. It's taking way too long. Almost at 50% life, then that punishment kicks in. Well, he's got to hit me again so I can cast punishment. Oh, hit me. There we go. I don't even know what this is. Under 1 million DPS. I tried to mix in a little bit of poison, but I figured it wasn't worth it because I wasn't over at the poison nodes. Now maybe if I was over at the poison nodes and I can get either more chance to poison or the node that does 300% more damage to unpoisoned enemies. But it's pretty tanky. I'm a little susceptible to multiple hits. I need some recoup. I don't think I have any recoup. A little bit of recoup would be nice. It's definitely better than the other iteration that was trying to stack armor, fire res, and strength, and using replica dream feathers. It's fun to experiment with replica dream feathers, but if you want an actual build, you unfortunately currently aura stacking is basically the only way to get it. I was close, and maybe if I wanted to spend, you know, a mirror's worth of gear, I can get it. But I don't want to spend a mirror's worth of gear. Well, that was a run. This is the Chieftain. I gotta remember to get a POB of this, because I'm going to modify it right now. I will check y'all later.